Good morning, everyone. Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Varun. Good morning, Hans. Guys, keep the charts clean. We'll start the analysis in 2 minutes. Hit the like button, guys. What are the major scenarios that will be looking to the current circumstances and how will be the market following in today's directions? Mark out the previous demand range. This was a previous demand. This was an inducement retracement point. So post the closure, market took a rejection exactly as per the requirements of the inducement. Then continuity, completion of the first demand zone, post completion of first demand zone, market continued and market took a rejection exactly from the TP1 point of buying allocations. Right? Post buying allocations, what are the major things that we'll be looking at the current scenarios? The current scenarios, we will allocate the supplies wherein these two candles will work as the first allocation point, right? Mark out the levels of this first point of action. With that point of action multiplied version will be your TP1 जो कि कल के दिन और परसों के दिन complete हुए थे. With that we'll multiply the quantity of the previous supply and allocate the executions, right? Exactly where does the market taking rejection from the same point of action as per the markings, right? Post marking is done, what are the next steps that we'll be working on? The next step, how much did the market take the retracement in the zone, right? जितना हमारा previous supply था demand allocations में उतना ही movement of allocations आपको यहाँ पे दिखने को मिलेगी. Post that, what are the next steps that we'll be working over here? Can we allocate a mathematical number in a daily time frame? Yes, definitely we can do, and we can definitely allocate the mathematical 2.0 in the allocation so that it will be easier for to understand. Okay, swing traders के लिए आसान हो जाएगा ये. Give me 1 minute, guys. Okay, so what are the high that we are having? The swing high is at 29.30. The retracement point is at 28.80, and the swing low is at 28.32. Right? Once we do the mathematical calculations of bullish scenario, what are the major things that we'll be looking at? We will subtract 2930.736, sorry, 376 subtracted by 2832.549. What is the formulative number that we are getting? 97.1, 97.827. Then what is the retracement point we are having? 2880.303 is the plan of actions we will be adding because market is bullish. Is point of action mein 288 is 0.303 plus 97.827. Post that, the formulative number is multiplied through a golden ratio. The number what we are getting is at the current stage of 3091.296. दिस इज अ लॉन्ग वे गो, एक शॉट में नहीं जाएगा, आराम से जाएगा. Where did the number go? Okay. So post allocating of the daily time frames, what are the next steps that you will be allocating? Daily time frame तो हो गया है, एक छुटकारा तो मिल गई. What is the next thing that we'll be working on is 4 hours. How do you allocate a 4 hours range of action? Through each and every demand, each and every supplies get added and multiplied in the same version of perspectives. And how is it looked at? Look into the circumstances of each and every supply allocation points, right? So at the current stage of actions, let's mark from the supply candle. So this is the first point of action. Once you mark the first point of action, what is the second point of actions that will be marked? The circulating move. Post the circulating move, the allocation point which we had got over here. Market had completed and created a POI range. मार्केट लिक्विडिटी कितना लिया था, जितना हमारा डिमांड रेंज का, सॉरी, पीओआई रेंज का डिमांड अलोकेशन था. पोस्ट रिट्रेसमेंट मार्केट उतना ही रिजेक्शन उस पॉइंट ऑफ एक्शन पे लेके market created a reversal from the zone, right? This is exactly our mathematical number जो हमारा था. You guys can calculate from that point of action only the market took the rejection, right? Post the rejection perspectives, what are the next steps that we'll be working over here? The next step is the current movement which had given in the start of 11th March. So that will be added as the current circulating supplies. With that point of action, the movement had continued with each and every retracement, right? अगर इस retracement point को mark करोगे, which act as an inducement as well, that will be working as the same retracement point at each and every level, right? From each and every level, the market tends to move in the same point of actions and the directions and the completivity, right? Post that, allocate the levels. We had got a second level of allocation, which is currently at 2920, जो कि कल के दिन की mathematical concepts का number है. Okay. So once we apply this, what are the next steps that we'll be looking at? Where all do we have the inducement levels, right? For that, plan of action come down to 1 hour. In 1 hour, do we have major inducement levels allocation points? Yes, definitely we do have major inducement allocation points. Let's allocate the same levels according to it. Where all are they? ये वाला हमारा edge complete हुआ था, ये वाला edge हमारा complete हुआ था. The next edge allocation is at this point of action, right? How do we look into the circumstances of that edge? Will be concluded with 2932.924. Sorry guys. The inducement range is here. I took it wrong. 2940.693. 2940.693. That is the level what we'll be working on. The square root of 2940.693 is 54.228 plus, right? Once you get that number, the direction is bullish. We will add 0.375 or 0.5 or 0.618. What are the values that we'll get? The values we'll get for 0.375 is 54,603, for 0.5 is 54.728, for 0.618 is 54.846, right? Post that, raise the exponent of each and every value by 2. Once the raise is done, then you will get the targets as per 2981.505 जो कि हिट हो चुकी है. उसके बाद 2995.197 जो कि हिट हो चुकी है. Then the last which is 3008,101. Even that level is being allocated at the current stage of actions. Right, post that of actions, what are the next stages that we'll be looking at? We don't have any other inducement at marking current stage. So as a risk calculated management, we will be allocating this point of action as next inducement range, जो कि हमारा POI action point था. Right, POI action point का numbers अगर allocate करोगे, which is 2981.743. Okay, so post that allocation point, what is the square root that we are getting? 54,605,33,857. Right, and post that, add 0.375, 0.5, 0.618, you will get a formulative numbers of 5498, 55,105, 55,223. Right, post allocations of the point, what are the next steps that we'll be looking at? Raise the component by 2. Once the component is raised by 2, the numbers that we'll be getting is as per the allocations of this point of action. This exact number what you guys are noticing is from the point of action 0.375 का नंबर आके 3022.838 है. So that is our demand completion point. So that is the first point of actions that we'll be allocating in 1 hour. Right, at the current scenario, I'm just circulating the movement of the mathematical H1 so that it will be easier for you guys to understand. शॉर्ट के लिए अभी नहीं, जब तक इंड्यूसमेंट शॉर्ट के तरफ बिल्ड नहीं होती है तब तक we will not look into the next plan of action. Okay guys, give me a moment, the numbers are getting pasted. This is the mathematical H1 formula for the gold that what we are currently looking at. Okay, post the allocation points of 1 hour, what are the next steps that we'll be looking at? The next steps we'll look in 30 minutes what the market has done. Did the market follow each and every prospective points over here? With that prospective point of actions, did the market give a movement range? Right? On the scenario of yesterday, this was the allocation point. With the S2 B2 calculations, the market took up. With this point of actions, market continued the way 50% से rejection लेके at the current stage it has completed and moved out on to the range point. With that range point of action, the market is currently at 150% of the breakthrough. Right, let's do the mathematical calculations for the long of 30 minutes. 30 minutes is required? No guys, 30 minutes is not required. Come down to 15 minutes. Once you come down to 15 minutes, what are the major things that you will be looking at? We can allocate the levels through multiple frames, right? How can you allocate the levels to multiple frames? First, let's do the mathematical calculations. Post that, we will allocate rest other stuff. So this is our swing low, this is our swing high, this is our retracement point. Let's do the math. Swing high is at 3000.59 minus 2985.084. What is the formulative number? 15.506. Where is the retracement point? 2993.4041. So once you get the retracement point, 2993.041 plus 15.506 into 1.618, our golden ratio. Intermediate ratio stands at 3024. That are the numbers that we'll be currently working on, and that could be our target range at the current scenarios, right? Post that mark of allocations, what are the next steps that we will be following? Post that, the next plan of actions that we'll be following are, let's look into the perspective of insider liquidity. Okay, how does the market tend to give a movement in a directions? Okay, so at this scenario, I'm just removing my 30 minutes levels. Post removing of 30 minutes levels, what are the next steps that I'll be looking at the current stage? Did the market give me the movement as per the requirements? Right, uske liye let's look into some magical movements which got allocated at this stage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's start with the point of action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we missed out somewhere. Yes, we did miss one more. So, okay, so this is the plan of actions that exactly market followed at the current scenario of New York PM session and morning Asian session, right? So this is called as inside liquidity. जैसे ही inside liquidity allocate हुआ था, the market started to take the rejection from the same point of action. With this, what are the next steps that we'll be looking for? Next steps, you can multiply each and every point of action in this zone, right? So action point number 1, this will act as your supply. With this supply, you will be acting and considering the movements to the next. What is the next step that you're looking? The market gave a breakthrough. With this breakthrough, allocate the demand again, sorry, supply again, and market is currently in the same zone. If I look into this perspective of the same, this is what the market has done in the range. Okay, so second point of allocations. What is the third point of allocations? The third point of allocation is looked in perspective of the entire movement which we have got from the S2 scenario of B2. Allocate the major full level point of action from this zone to this zone. From this, what is the next step that we'll be working on over here? The next step we'll be working on is allocating the point of actions with exact retracement points. With that retracement point, we'll multiply the supply because market took a rejection. Post allocation, market is taking rejection from 150%. So when we have four continuous and way of looking into the market, each and every movement is allocating in the directions. You guys don't have to be in any kind of thinking why the market is moving in a direction. Follow the rules, be in the directions of the market. Whatever doubts you're getting, please do ask. कोई doubt नहीं है तो we'll move to BTC. Good morning, Nilesh. Good morning, Samath. Question, which supply to apply in BTC 15 minutes? step by step. Anyone has any doubts, please do ask. Clear, sir, no doubts. Okay, so the next plan of actions we'll be moving is to BTC. What are the major steps that we are looking at the current scenarios? Mark out the POI range entire movement, right? थोड़ा बहुत जो steps है जो regularly follow करते हैं that you guys can mark, not a issue at all, right? So this is the inducement range. Post inducement range mark out. Market took the rejection from same point of action. Post that we had one more bearish allocation to the mathematical number. And this point of action, do we have an internal liquidity? Yes, we do have an internal liquidity. Let's mark it out, right? Post the marking is done. What are the next steps that you guys will be looking and following through? The next steps would be allocating the demand range from the start point to the end. With this, we will allocate the movement from the S2 scenario B1, right? So post allocation of the point, what are the numbers that we are looking at? Exact rejection from the bias allocation point. उसके बाद एक छोटा सा liquidity hunt हुई थी, वो liquidity hunt के साथ market had given the movement. Post movement clear, post movement clarification, what did the market tend to do? Did the body close below that? No. So it's just a wick, so we will not be extending our demands. So in the current scenario, what are the next steps that we'll be allocating is the current supply, post supply allocation, what are the major allocation points? Through the retracement point of action, we'll look for the next. In this scenario, market ने कितना रिजेक्शन यहाँ पे लिया था? जितना हमारा previous point of interest है, उतना ही रिजेक्शन यहाँ पे लिया था. Post this, what is market currently trying to do? Market is currently trying to build an inducement to grab the liquidity because circulating supply का target अभी तक complete नहीं हुआ है. Okay, so what are the next steps that we'll be looking at? Coming down to 4 hours. 4 hours, we do have a POI range at this point of interest from this target to this, right? So the market is still in the zone, the liquidities aren't hunt fully. So what are the major things that we are looking at the current stage? A proper liquidity hunt. किन लोगों का and कहाँ पे, right? We will look into the circumstances in the coming moments. Okay. At this plan of action, what did the market do? Definitely market created an inducement zone from this point of action. Okay, inducement होने के बाद market gave a break, sustained, and this point of action, if you notice, it's just wick creations. जो कि सैटरडे के दिन जो जो लोग रिटेलर्स ट्रेड ऑफ एग्जीक्यूशंस देख रहे थे उन लोगों का हंट हो रहा था यहाँ पे. And post this, what are the next steps that we'll be looking over here? The next steps that we'll be looking over here is allocating the mathematical numbers. Right at this stage, this is my swing low, this is my swing high, this is my retracement point. So let's do the math on the same. Right at the current scenario, what are the numbers that we are getting? 82, 128.48 minus 76, 537.12. What is the formulative number that we are getting? The formulative number that we are getting is 5591.36. Right? What is the retracement point that we are holding? 79037.48. Right? What are the targets we are getting post the addition? 79037.48 plus, because the market is bullish, the allocation is bullish, 5591.6 into 1.618 is 88,084. And where is 88,084? 88,084.30. So this is the first target that we are looking for in this current plan of action. Right, uske baad we'll look into the circumstances of intermediate ratio, not prior to that. Right? Once this allocation is done, the market is in the directions following all the rules. We are not marking any supply and demand at the current range. Agar mark karna hai, this is your supply that which you will be taking under the consideration. With this supply, you can post retracement point, you can allocate the movement, right? So the market had taken the rejection from the same point of action. There is no break in 4 hours. So we will not be looking for any other execution at the current stage. Okay, कोई भी execution हम नहीं देखने वाले हैं. Suppose this, what are the next steps that we'll be looking here? Come down to 1 hour. What is 1 hour trying to do? 1 hour is trying to hunt down people. And how is it trying to do? What is this entire zone called as? Anyone? POI. Okay. Taken under the consideration. POI. Okay. What is the point range of this POI? 4,000 points. Can we execute the trades in this point of action? Yes, because our RRR is 1 is to 10 and the range is out 1 is to 30. Yes, it's considerable range, right? So in this point of actions, what are the next steps that we'll be currently looking at? What is the pressure indicating in this candle of 1 hour? Bearish. Post that market has followed each and every demand. उससे पहले भूल जाओ because the market was in a very small zone, right? In this zone of action, you won't be able to execute the trades, right? So yes, this zone, what you're getting over here, it's a executable trade zone. Okay, suppose that the market has followed each and every levels till the perspective of the market analysis, right? Every point of actions can be measured. With the measurement, the movements can be allocated. Okay, so with every point of actions, the trade was executed, and with the following, what did the market tend to do? The market tend to complete all the circulating supplies allocation. And this point of action में अगर notice करोगे, यहाँ पे हर एक retailers का पैसा आपको भर भर के दिख रहा होगा. Okay, because each and every point over here, guys, be careful, listen carefully. This zone is filled with money. Okay, why I am saying you that this zone is filled with money? I will showcase you the multiple scenarios of aggravations. Okay, how do you identify aggravations in the moment? The aggravations in the movement is identified through the three caution movements. Okay, one, two, three, four. So what is this looks like? Does it look like a POI, or does it look like the market is in the parallel channels where the people are looking for an execution at every resistance and support? What is market trying to do? Right? Before that, let me showcase you the same thing in 30 minutes. Now you will understand it better. Or 15 minutes will be even better, I guess. Yes. What is market doing at this point of thing? Okay. If you want, I can make it even more claritier, even more easier so that you guys can understand. Every point of action. One, I'm just making you guys simpler and easier to understand what is happening at this stage. Okay. What is market currently doing at this point of actions? Making retailers trade in the zone. That's right. So what does we get at this point of action? In this point of action, we get a major allocation perspectives of the circulating supply, right? अभी इस point of action में जितना circulating supply है, जैसे ही एक liquidity hunt हुई, let it be this side or let it be this side, the markets will tend to move in a direction like you have never seen before, right? Same scenario, let me showcase you in one of the things. Yes. आप सोच भी नहीं पाओगे उतना बड़ा बड़ा मुंह साइन. Okay. So scenario of execution is very simple. Allocate the box range of the POI, right? मैं ये वाला level देख के नहीं डाल रहा हूँ. If you notice, there is a green candle over here. That was the level that we had included, right? Post that, once the market break, किस तरफ break आया था market? जिस तरफ का wick creation, जिस तरफ का external liquidity point, जिस तरफ का threshold development. And post the break of that POI range, market ने कितना point of allocation दिया है? This is a single day move, okay? 8,000 points. Okay, that's how the market tends to move in a direction. So it's taking as much of circulating supply, as much of liquidity it wants. So what I suggest you guys is, जिन जिन लोगों को पता है how to execute the trades in S1, S2, definitely execute the trades. जिन जिन को नहीं पता है, wait and watch. Okay. So at this circumstances, what are the next steps that we'll be working on? The next steps that we'll be working on is allocating the demand which has been in the current scenario. Demand point of action number one, post that demand point of action number two. Market sustain हुई है, break होके continue होगी. At that point of action, we will be allocating the second demand, which will be multiplied versions. Right? अभी इस point of action में 1 hour में do we have a point of interest to allocate? Yes, we do have a small range, one swing low and swing high. Right? Let's do the math at the bearish scenarios at the current stage, which will be looked at in the circumstances of 84767.73 minus 83862.60. What is the formulative number? 905.13, right? Subtract the retracement value is at 84,246.93. What is the values that we'll get? 84,246.93 subtracted by 905.13 into the golden ratio 1.618. The targets will be 82,782. Okay, so 82,782 will be your intermediate ratio, sorry, golden ratio, and 82,436 will be your intermediate ratios. Okay, so this is the current plan of action of daily 1 hour BTC. Post this, what are the next steps that we'll be allocating? The next steps will come down to 15 minutes and wait for the next plan of action. Right? In this scenarios, what are the major steps that we'll be allocating at this point? The next step will come down to 15 minutes. In this 15 minutes range of actions, do we have a follow through of each and every moment? Yes, definitely we do have a follow through. And where are that follow through? The follow through number one, closure, post closure of allocations, multiplied version. With the multiplied version, in this scenario, this will be our point of interest, right? Suppose this, what are the next steps that we can allocate and move on towards? You can move on towards the smaller versions of the demand, which is in this scenario, this demand will be allocated post a retracement, which is this. Post that, the market continued with the same go, multiply the demand, allocate it. Where do you notice the market is currently with? The same point of interest. So what are the major things? Can we allocate an insider liquidity? Yes, definitely we can allocate a insider liquidity. Post allocations of insider liquidity, what are the steps that you will be following at the current stage? The following stage, you will be looking into the circumstances of the major allocations which will be considered through the point of interest of each and every break. So candle 1, candle 3, candle 4. Okay, so this will be the plan of actions which will be executing from this angle point. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is the plan of action as of BTC. अगर ऊपर के लिए जाना है इस point of action से नहीं, mathematical concepts के through, not prior to that. Any doubts, guys? समर्थ का था ना BTC में doubt? Question which apply to apply in BTC 15 minutes March 9:45 p.m. and 10 PM retracement candle. If I apply 815 candle, then it is falling short. If I apply 715 to 745, candles range is getting long. That doesn't matter, no? Follow the rules. Short, short क्यों पड़ रहा है? Okay, wait, we'll do that for you. What is this numbers? 17th March, 9:45 p.m. 9:45. 9:45 and 10 p.m. 9:45 and 10 p.m. यहाँ पे सप्लाई कहाँ पे है? This is a demand, no? Retracement candle 10 p.m. Okay. If I apply 8:15, 8:15, it's falling short. If I apply 7:15, the candle range is getting long. So what's your problem, Samarth? I didn't get your point. Good morning, Sagar. Can you let me know what is the problem? Hit the like button, guys. But we can look for SH and SL from 85200 range as well, right? Yes, we can. Means the range is not matching as per the previous demand or supply. Which range are you talking about? Sagar, sorry, Samarth, why are you taking this point of action at first place? This was completed. Post this completion, this will be acting as the point of interest, right? Post that, the next point of interest will be here. No. So why are you jumping immediately over here at this point of actions? You will definitely get into the wrong trap. Don't jump into the immediate movement conclusions. Right? First allocate the movements through the previous allocation points, then only we will look for the next executions. Not prior to that. Okay. Yes, definitely in this scenario, why we are looking at this point of action, because in 1 hour, the range what we have got is through this point of action, right? That range target is hit. That is still there. The level is allocated. By why we have kept a new range of allocations, जितने भी लोगों को छोटा छोटा ट्रेड्स चाहिए उन लोगों के लिए वो रखा है उतना ही. Nothing more than that. Okay. Coming down to Indian session, guys. Beautifully targeted. Beautiful, man. हर एक टारगेट हिट हुआ है. कंटिन्यूटी में नेक्स्ट स्टेप ऑफ मैथमेटिकल नंबर्स डाल देना. The next numbers is being calculated in perspectives of 48,749 था ना, ये हो गया. इसके बाद 48,749.4. यस, दोनों टारगेट है. कंटिन्यूटी में नेक्स्ट लेवल आप अलोकेट करेंगे. टू स्टार्ट विथ निफ्टी, right? Price action is simple. What is the market doing at the current stage? मार्केट डायरेक्टली इधर से ऊपर जाएगा, बोलेगा मैं इंटरेस्टेड नहीं हूं एड ऑन क्वांटिटी करने के लिए. नो एड ऑन विल बी लुक्ड एट दिस स्टेज because we need a good discounted price. The discounted price is at 22,530 से लेके 22,940. Sorry, 22,590. So that is the plan of actions that we need to look for adding the quantities. Running में मत जाना. Why? Because there is a gap up which needs to be filled. Without filling this gap, the liquidity circulations could move and come back again. Right? So here, for a swing or for a movement for a longer period of time, this is not a place to add on the quantity, because let's start calculating the movements as per the requirements. Right? What is the movement point that we are looking over here in Nifty? The market had given yesterday a big strong bullish movement. With that big strong bullish movement, market took a rejection. Post that, market had continued. Right? This is the plan of action of Nifty at the current stage. Retracement कितना लिया था market ने? At the previous, the market had taken a retracement as per the requirements of the starting demand. This was the starting demand what we have. Multiply the version into it. Post multiplied version, what do we get over here? The market took the rejection from the same circulative movement. Right? Same goes with Banknifty. What are the numbers that we are looking over here at the current stage? Our previous mathematical concept numbers were at 84,430 as the swing high. The retracement point as 48. Sorry guys, 15 minutes. 30. Post 30. The major swing low is at 203 and retracement point was at 48,296. Okay, so this was the plan of actions that we had allocated to. With this plan of actions, the market had given a movement yesterday and completed the targets today. So what are the next steps that we will be looking over here? The next step will be looking here for a major allocation point of this swing low, this retracement point, and this will work as the swing high. Because market gap up open kiya hai, when market opens a gap up, market will tend to hunt you down till a liquidity range. Right? Is point of action ke liye, what are the numbers that we have got at the current stage? 48,358.95 minus 47,851.05. What is the formulative number that we have got? 507.9. What is the retracement point we are having? 47,996.20 plus 507.9 into 1.618, जो कि formulative number will be of 48817 0.98. This is the number. Post this number. What is the next step that we'll be looking for? 49012 is our intermediate ratio. So these are the levels where market could tend to take the rejection from. Okay. So this is for Bank Nifty. Coming down to the same circulation of Nifty, what are the steps and plan of actions that we'll be currently looking at? This as our swing low, this as our swing high, and this will be working as our retracement point. For Nifty at the current state of actions, अगर market ऊपर जाना है, then it has to follow a liquidity count. The liquidity count is from 22390 minus 22064.15. 22064.15. What is the formulative number that we have got? 325.85. What is the retracement point we are having? The retracement point. The retracement point is at 22247.70. So the retracement point is 22247.7. Direction is bullish plus 325.85. The golden ratio stands to be working at 22774.92. This will be our golden ratio prospections. Then we will be looking for the next intermediate ratio, which will be working as 2289.0. 22899.4. Okay, so this will be the plan of action. इधर तक आना है तो मार्केट यहाँ पे रिजेक्शन लेके रिटेलर्स का लिक्विडिटी लेने दो, राइट? सर्कुलेशन जनरेट करने दो. Post the circulation is generated, we will look for a next plan of actions, not prior to that. Okay? Be very careful in understanding the circumstances. Why does the market tend to move in the directions? Right? Don't look into the circulatives of an opposite directions till the market doesn't give you an indication. Wait for the right point of action and then execute the trades in the directions, not prior to that. Okay, guys. Any doubts in Indian sessions? नहीं स्मिता मैम कैरी करो. एक ही एक रिट्रेसमेंट चाहिए तो ऐड कर सकते हैं क्वांटिटी. अरुंधति मैम कल ही निकाल दिए. She is not trading today. She is flying London. Yes. So you, Ambika, and Varun are in this trade. Hit the like button, guys. कोई भी doubt है, please do ask. All the new members, welcome to the stream. If you're learning from the stream, if you're gaining knowledge to the stream, do hit a like, share, and subscribe. Executions can be looked in perspectives of 5 minutes, but 15 minutes हम clear cut vision के लिए रख रहे हैं. Execution, you guys can do it in 5 minutes in Indian sessions, but not in BTC and gold. Okay, यहाँ पे perspectives will still remain the same. 15 minutes will be the execution points. Good morning, Sumit. On Nifty analysis has to be done on 15 or 30. I believe for experienced person it won't matter much, but starting asking to start with 15 minutes. 15 minutes analysis, right? 1 hour direction identification, right? And 5 minutes execution. Because we carry forward into the swing trading, so we look at 30 minutes and 15 minutes. You guys who wants to just look into the perspectives of intraday, 15 minutes and 5 minutes is good enough. Okay. The chart is so messed up. क्या हो गया आज इतना सारा levels? No need it. No need it. No need it. 4 hours. One. Okay. Beautiful. इसका भी हैंगर होना चाहिए था, एंकर होना चाहिए। एंकर है क्या इसमें? जो भी डाउट्स है प्लीज डू आस्क, डोंट हेजिटेट। Your levels are wrong, Mr. Dinesh. Please get it rectified. If you don't want to change it, if you just want to toggle it around, it's up to you. Hit the like button, guys. Jaldi jaldi. Sir, can we work on the perspectives of the insider liquidities? No, not yet, Ambika. Wait for it. You master this first. You master on the circulating supplies, then we'll move into insider liquidities. Not priority. Good morning, Rashmi. You are late today. अंश जी आप पूछ रहे थे if the current candle closed in red should we consider short in gold in 15 minutes? क्यों? S1 सिनेरियो बिल्ड होना है तो कंटिन्यूटी में चाहिए, करेक्ट? Did we had a continuity over here? No. Closure red दिखना चाहिए, then only execution. Trend is strong. When the trend is strong, make sure that you look into the perspectives of a movement in the directions. Don't go opposite to the trend. Keep doing the back testing, keep doing the forward testing, right? Analyze the movements, write down the doubts, ask. Okay, guys? वो है ही नहीं सिस्टम के सामने हर्षा. अगर होता तो वो जो मैं बोला तो वो अब तक शुरू कर चुका होता. वो शुरू ही नहीं किया है जो मैं बोला हूँ. By forward testing, you mean with bar relays? Yes, that's right, Suman. Right, because you will understand when you are in forward testing, right? You will select one point of action. Post that point of action, you will be having a movement which you don't know at all, right? So at this point of action, you can work on your mindset of allocating the liquidity points, supply points. How is the market moving? Is the market in the POI range or market is in the sideways, right? Post that, you can allocate the inducement point of actions, directions, so that you will get a clarity on how and where should be executed in the live testings. Yes. In the live testing, you will be knowing where to execute the trades and where not. Okay. Back testing for you, it will be easier because everything is there in front of you, right? You can look into the eyes. Eyes can identify inducement range, eyes can identify each and every movements. But in forward testing, you will be having a right point of interest to allocate. Then in live testing, for 1 month, you will identify what exactly the market has done. With that market has done, you will have the clarity of how does the live market works. दिनेश मैंने बोला तुम्हारा स्क्रीनिंग गलत है चेंज द स्क्रीनिंग Good morning Tosef. Always do we need to allocate the supply and demand post the inducement, right? Yes. Post the inducement range, post completion of the movements, each and every point of allocations will be looked in the range. Supply and demand can be allocated prior to the inducement ranges as well, right? Just an example, अगर समझो, right? Just an example, market is in the trend, okay? मार्केट मूवमेंट लेके चल रही है यहाँ पे आपके पास सप्लाई है ओके इस सप्लाई होने के बाद आपको एक इंड्यूसमेंट जनरेट होती है ठीक है इस इंड्यूसमेंट रेंज में अगर आप वेट करोगे राइट विद एग्जीक्यूशन पर्सपेक्टिव में आप सप्लाई को अलोकेट करोगे राइट so yes definitely this supply will be considered on what basis this supply will be considered this supply will be considered on the basis of the previous right that is the perspectives to look into allocating the supply and demands okay agar in the scenario market is in the POI range okay let's consider this as a POI range post the POI range completion market is playing around in the zone market ऊपर गई नीचे आई right at this perpendicular definitely you will look into each and every supply and demand zone right but when the market is in the directions what is the next step that you'll be working on the next steps you guys will be working on is the previous supply and demand allocation points right so that is very much major thing in this scenario you can take okay this supply is taken under consideration let's allocate the same movement over here you will get it but when the movement is in the direction you want so what you will be doing you will be allocating the surplus allocation points right in this scenario let me showcase you 2 point of interest in the same way right random chart है ethereum का at this point of action what do we notice here do we have a proper inducement yes we do have a proper inducement right inducement के through market ने follow through दिया definitely market ने follow through दिया with this follow through what did market do market followed S1 B2 scenario once the market has created a S1 B2 scenario what did the next plan of action got generated okay first plan of action क्या होगा जितना हमारा इंड्यूसमेंट ब्रेक होने के बाद जो मूवमेंट है वो आप अलोकेट करो. Okay, so definitely the market gave a break, sustained. You will put a minimal quantity of multiplied version, right? Is multiplied version mein what are the next things that you will be working on? Oh, market continue ho gaya. So immediately you won't be able to put the next circulation, right? When you will be not able to put the next circulation, what are the major things that you will be working on? On your previous demands, right? This was your previous demand one, right? So what are the next things? This is the first supply that we are looking at. Okay, great. Sorry, first demand that we are looking at. Okay, great. So in this point of action, you can allocate this movement from this price of action. यार ये भी तो target hit हो गया है. Okay. So where was the previous demand completion? The previous demand completion कहाँ पे हुआ था? इस point of action में, right? Then your allocation point will be in the spectrum of this. Okay, अभी इस point of action में you can multiply and hold on to the trade till 150% अगर break होता है, right? So no doubt the market gave a break, 150% say rejection, continuity. Else, what is the next thing that you will do? Take the entire previous demand, right? क्योंकि हमारा first जो demand था वो complete हो गया था, multiplied version भी complete हो गया था. So this is how you look into the circumstances of previous movement in the trend. सो जितना आप अलोकेट करोगे उतना पूरा मूवमेंट आपको यहाँ पे मल्टीप्लाइड वर्जन में दिखने को मिलेगा. फ्रॉम द स्टार्टिंग पॉइंट दिस विल बी योर TP1, post completion and continuity this will be your TP2. Okay, so where do we see a market taking rejection from? Exact 150% again, right? That is how you allocate the movement in the surplus of understanding the previous consequences. Right, same cheese. Let's look into the movement of a proper POI range. In POI range जहां जहां से inducement generate होता है वहां वहां से आप allocate करो. So this is my POI range. Okay, in this POI range this is my S1, right? What will be my first target as per the previous supply? Okay, let's allocate and check target hit. राइट अभी इस पॉइंट ऑफ एक्शन में मार्केट ने रिजेक्शन तो लिया. मार्केट रिजेक्शन लेने के बाद कंटिन्यूटी की. yes, definitely market had continued. So what are the next steps that you will be looking at? Do we have an inducement in the same range? Yes, partner 1, partner 2, partner 3, break, retrace, continue. And this point of action, what are the steps that we'll be working on? As per the previous allocation point of the inducement range, that will be your first target post your retracement. Target completed, allocate the movement, double the supply, sorry, double the demand, your major target is completed. Right? Same scenario, S1 generated, allocate the movement from this point of action to this point. Here you can look into the surplus allocations post inducement range, target hit, कितना मार्केट ने रिट्रेसमेंट लेके चला था जितना हमारा इंड्यूसमेंट रेंज ऑफ एक्शन था, राइट? जितना हमारा इंड्यूसमेंट रेंज ऑफ एक्शन होता है उतना ही मूवमेंट यहाँ पे जनरेट होते हुए चलती है. ओके, रिट्रेसमेंट 1, continuity. Do we again have an major rejection perspectives? Yes, we do. What is the next step that we allocate? The first demand point of actions will work as multiplied version and continuity. Do we have a rejection? Yes, we have a rejection. Post that, do we have a continuity? Yes, we do have a continuity. Right? That's how we look into the spectrum of a movement in the directions, not opposite to the markets. in the directions of the markets. Okay, तो सर पता है 22739 टारगेट हिट हो चुकी है. गुड मॉर्निंग पटेल. Okay, what is the next steps that we'll be working at? अगर मार्केट कंटिन्यूटी में मूव होता है बैंक निफ्टी, the next step of actions that we'll be working, a closure, sustainability. With the sustainability we will change our SH and SL, sorry, SH and RP. Okay, the swing low will remain the same. हिट तो होने दो. एड ऑन किया नहीं किया मैम, कल का ही चल रहा है अभी भी. वो ब्रेक ही नहीं दिया एड ऑन करने के लिए. देगा देगा बहुत जल्द देगा. थैंक यू गुरुजी. This, what is this POI range? POI range means sideways range, sir. No. And ये गुरुजी बोलना बंद करो please तो sir. Okay. So POI range is not sideways, where the market tends to play between a support and resistance by not touching a retracement point, sorry, resistance point or a support point is called as a POI, where the major liquidities get allocated for big players. Point of interest range where retailers SL fund happens. Yes, that's right. Okay. So बैंक निफ्टी का numbers तभी change होगा जब allocations change होंगे. Allocations कैसे change होंगे? What are the numbers and the measurements that we are looked at? As this as swing low, this as swing high, this as the retracement point. Okay. So next point of interest will be, this will be acting as your swing high. This will act as your retracement point. Why this will act as your retracement point? Because the liquidity is not yet being taken. There is still liquidity in this zone. Okay. So this perpendicular movement will be considered as a drop zone, where the black zones is identified and it's been allocated in the spectrum of the retailer's point. Right? इसके बाद second liquidity zone कहाँ पे है? Second liquidity zone is here. कूट कूट के लिक्विडिटी है यहाँ पे. So this will be a retracement point. Low will still remain the same, and execution will get changed to the next point of interest. All the new members, welcome to the stream. If you guys are learning, if you guys are enjoying, if you guys are back testing, forward testing, and working on the change, do it a like, share, and subscribe. नहीं रश्मि, नो एड ऑन क्वांटिटीज। वेट, 15 मिनट का कैंडल कंटिन्यूटी में जा रही है, एक रिट्रेसमेंट आने दो, उसके बाद वी विल एड अप द क्वांटिटीज, नॉट प्रायर टू दैट, प्लीज अंडरस्टैंड। क्यों बोल रहा हूँ नहीं? Let's look into the perspective of how people look into the execution. 5 minutes. Okay? Retailers have entered about this point of action, right? Here, here, here. ये पूरा liquidity मिलना चाहिए. First. Second perspective. Let's come down to 1 minute. What is retailers doing over here? Scalpers जो भी बैठ रहे हैं ना, I'm talking about only 95% of the people. Don't judge me here. Right? Every pullback they're entering. So we have their SLs here. Right? Directly, अगर हम यहाँ पे बैठ रहे हैं, then we are also sitting in a FOMO, right? When we are in a FOMO, definitely we will also give the SL. So quantity add तब करो जहाँ पे हमें movement allocate होते हुए दिख रही है, इस point of actions पे, इस point of actions में, इन लोगों को निकालने के बाद, उससे पहले नहीं. Not prior to that. My confusion is the starting point in the new chart, in any new chart. That's why I am ending up at wrong swing point. Okay. You will get through it. Anyone has any doubts? All the new members, any doubts regarding to the market, you guys can ask. ब्यूटीफुल, आ जाओ, कंप्लीट करो. 135 pips and 900 points running. So now how we can plan a trade in BTC? टारगेट तो हिट होने दो जनाब. गुड मॉर्निंग अनिरुद्ध. टारगेट हिट होने दो, उसके बाद नेक्स्ट प्लान ऑफ एक्शन. भाई कितना बार बोला है यार, उधर रिट्रेसमेंट दिखाए तो रिट्रेसमेंट के बाजू में डालना, सीधा लेके जाके ऊपर रख रहे हो. Okay, Anirudh. So let the market give an indication, not prior to that. पहले सीखो यार, सेल लिमिट लगा रहे हो जहां पे मार्केट बेरिश ट्रेंड है ही नहीं, वहां पे सेल लिमिट लगा के बैठ रहे हो. भाई गलत है बोल रहा हूं ना. रिट्रेसमेंट पॉइंट कहाँ पे है? रिट्रेसमेंट पॉइंट से लगाना. उसके बाद रिट्रेसमेंट पॉइंट है ही नहीं क्या मार्केट में? सीधा गया है क्या ऊपर? वो सेल लिमिट हटा, पहले सीख, उसके बाद सेल लिमिट लगा। अनिरुद्ध, अगर मार्केट इस पॉइंट ऑफ एक्शन में, यहाँ पे क्या दिख रहा है आपको? विक जनरेशन, कंटिन्यूटी। क्लोजर देने के बाद थर्ड कैंडल विक जनरेट करके ऊपर के लिए आती है, कंटिन्यूटी में आएगी। ओके, कहाँ तक आएगी? अ स्मॉल ट्रेड ऑफ एग्जीक्यूशन 400 to 500 पॉइंट्स का मिलेगा यहाँ पे, उससे ज्यादा एक्सपेक्ट मत करना एट द करेंट सिनेरियो। ओके अनिरुद्ध, सो दैट विल बी द फर्स्ट प्लान ऑफ एक्शन। अगर मैथमेटिकल नंबर्स के थ्रू एग्जीक्यूशन मिलता है, देन विल बी द नेक्स्ट प्लान ऑफ एक्शंस, नॉट प्रायर टू दैट। Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I was noticing that only. Great. It's making Trishul only look in 1 hour. Okay. This is the time frame to understand Trishul. Same scenario in gold as well. First candle wick created, second candle red closure, third candle wick के साथ execution. On the closure, right? Always remember the third candle will be your confirmation candle. Till the third candle is not being generated, you can't consider it as an S1 scenario. इसमें विक का साइज मैटर करता है क्या? एशियन सेशन में एनीथिंग मोर देन 3 points, sorry, 2 points plus London, New York 4 points. For a small or a scalp trade. Small, small. अनिरुद्ध, यहाँ पे स्कैल्प ट्रेड करके नहीं होती है। Okay. Your mathematical calculations are wrong, Mr. Dinesh. उससे पहले मूवमेंट नहीं था क्या? Go to the YouTube, rewind it, check which one you have to take. Your still analysis is wrong. Entire analysis is wrong of yours. Beautiful, यार. Nifty TP1 hit, guys. अगर break होके sustain होती है, then the next plan of actions will be looked into the considerations which will be taken at 22,864, not prior to that. Okay. Same with Bank Nifty. If the market tends to move in a directions, what are the next steps that you guys will be working on? The next step you guys will be working on at the level of swing high, swing low. Sorry, swing high, swing low remains the same. The retracement point will be at 48291. So that will be the next plan of actions that will be looked and taken under the considerations. Okay. If you want me to do the numbers allocations, I'll allocate it again. Just give me a moment, guys. So what will be the swing high taken under the consideration as this point of action? The swing low will be this point of actions. Retracement points remains the same. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So let's do the math over here. Swing high consideration will be taken at 48482.95. 48482.95 minus 47848.80. What is the formulative number that we get? The formulative number that we get is 634.51. Right? Direction is bullish. We will add 48185.70 plus 634.15. The formulative number आके 49,211 will be your golden ratio. 49 to 49 211.75 will be your next plan of action. Only on one consideration perspectives that number will be looked at. What is that? Continuity as per the movement. अगर movement continuation नहीं आएगा, definitely it will come down. Continuity चाहिए कितना? जितना हमारा previous retracement point of allocation है यहाँ पे, उतना movement यहाँ पे देने दो, उसके बाद ही हम plan of action देखेंगे, not prior to that. And movement कितना आएगा? जितना हमारा previous closure, उतना ही allocation के साथ हम allocate करेंगे next plan of action. Only one thing keeping in mind, the market should continue. Add-on quantity के लिए नहीं, for identifying the next reversal point of action. Twenty pips running. Good execution, Varun. Keep it up. ब्रेक होता है, कंटिन्यूटी आएगी. लंदन सेशन आने में अभी 15 मिनट है. Okay. If it doesn't break, you know what to do. So Anirudh, did you get the understanding of S1 scenario? This is the S1 scenario. BTC में वो fail हो गया, right? So in this scenarios, 3 candles are the major things that you have to look for in S1. If there is a 3 candle closure, execution. If there is no 3 candle closure, no execution. Okay. Good, Smita ma'am. Keep it up. 3012. भाई साहब फर्स्ट टाइम विदाउट अ डेसिमल एग्जीक्यूशन हुआ है आपका. नाइस. टारगेट कितना होगा? जितना मैथमेटिकल नंबर का अलोकेशन पॉइंट ऑफ इंटरेस्ट है उतना ही मूवमेंट ऑफ अलोकेशन यहाँ पे बिल्ड होते हुए दिखेगी. आई एम बैक टेस्टिंग ऑल्सो. ग्रेट. बैक टेस्टिंग होने के बाद फॉरवर्ड टेस्टिंग अनिरुद्ध. थर्टी पिप्स रनिंग. ओके सर, गॉट इट. Nilesh, any doubts? Allocate the demand in the directions, guys. Good morning, Vansh. How are you? How was your midterm? So went well. Great, man. Great. Keep it up. Was trying to backtest the strategy to understand it better. Great. Good job, man. 1000 points and 50 pips running. Beautiful, guys. Start with the MTSL. ASIN session complete होने वाला है. MTSL point will be taken in consideration as per the Asian session, which is 20 pips. Okay. Hit the like button. Sir, exact 150% से rejection लिया है. Yes, Harshit. No doubt about it. Exact 150%. किस 150% की बात कर रहे हो तो आप लोग सोच रहे होंगे ये वाली. Okay. So अभी इस point of action में how do you guys look into the demand? कहाँ तक market आएगा S1 scenario के साथ? 2 point of actions that we will be working on here that will be allocated through the mathematical numbers as swing high, which will be working at 3015. This will be your swing high prospections. This will be your retracement prospections. This will be your low prospections, right? At the current scenario, 3051.126. Swing low will be considered as 3017.363. What is the formulative number that we are getting? With that formulative number, what is the retracement point? 3010.120. What is the formulative clearance of golden ratio? 3006. Where did the market take the rejection from? That is the plan number one. Post that plan of actions, what are the second plan of conclusions that we'll be allocating? Point one of actions. With the point one of actions, allocation number one, continuity, double the demand, post closure movement. This is the second plan of actions that we'll be looking under the considerations. Okay. अगर market इस point of action में break होती है, then the next scenario will get created. Okay. वंश बैक टेस्टिंग के साथ फॉरवर्ड टेस्टिंग करना शुरू करो. Lovely. If the break and sustains on the completion of the second demand, The next plan of action will be as per the execution of the previous demand over here. Okay, so that will be the plan number one. Plan number two, insider liquidity 1, insider liquidity 2, insider liquidity 3, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. This will be taken under consideration only post the demand closure, not prior to that. Am I clear? कहा गया? Where did the movement go? अगर डिमांड क्लोज होगा उस डिमांड के साथ ही नेक्स्ट प्लान ऑफ एक्शंस, नॉट प्रायर टू दैट. Sir, in 10th March, could you tell me the execution at 3 p.m. Indian timing है क्या? Tenth March. 10th March was what, Sunday? Huh? No, we have it. Okay. 3 p.m. 3:30, 3 p.m. Yes, sir, Indian time. What do you notice over here? Guys, what is the scenario? What is built over here? Anyone can explain? What is this? Market directions are improved after connecting the volumes with 4-hour candles. Great. Give it up. But execution may a little confused. Don't worry. You will master it out. What scenario is built at this current state of action? Confused, but it's an S2 for sure. S2B2, correct. Summer. Right, with that plan of action, where will be your execution? Post the second candle. Once इस point of action में तुम्हारा execution point दो point of actions में होंगे. First, यहाँ पे partners के साथ break rejection continue में execution होगा. Right, उसके बाद यहाँ पे first candle closure, second candle direction closure, third candle execution. Okay, that will be the plan of actions that you will be working at the current state of action. Sir, inducement तो क्लियर थी इससे पहले। ये इंड्यूसमेंट S2 है। ओके, what a rejection from the demand zone, sir. Great. Okay, Vansh. कि जब नहीं चाहिए ना तब सीधा सीधा लेना आता है, जब चाहिए तब टेढ़ा टेढ़ा आता है। देखो, एनीवेज, ऑल द न्यू मेंबर्स जो भी डाउट है पूछ सकते हो। Do the back testing, do the forward testing. With the forward testing, do the allocations in the directions of the market through the mathematical numbers। बने रहना। रिवर्सल तभी देखो जब वहां पे आके इंड्यूसमेंट जनरेट हो रहा हो, उससे पहले नहीं। And sir, ये executions will do in 15 minutes on external, right? No, 5 minutes. नहीं, 15 minutes, sir. What are you talking? 5 minutes में देखो ही मत। Sir, did you take the short trade? No, मेरा long चल रहा है। 2984.916 से चल रही है। 2984, 2984 600 पे एक एग्जीक्यूशन है। 2992 पे एक एग्जीक्यूशन है। 2994 पे एक एग्जीक्यूशन है। ओके, 15 मिनट से नीचे मत आना वंश, प्लीज। हिट द लाइक बटन गाइस। तो ये क्यों लेता रहे? वरुण का आदत है ना। He'll be like, let me execute the trades in the free times। वो सिनेरियो हो गया उसको। जिसको भी बैक टेस्टिंग करते वक्त फॉरवर्ड टेस्टिंग करते वक्त डाउट्स आ रहा है, प्लीज डू आस्क. Hi RB, please provide your mail ID or contact. Need some guidance for trade executions. Need to check on demo account. Thanks. Hey, sorry mate, can't do that. Don't take me wrong. What guidance you want, Sumit? Mali Babu sir, you're there? How are you feeling? Where do you execute the trade, Sumit? Never done yet. Stop loss Asia session 20 pips. London New York session 40 pips. Margin utilized 1 is to 1000, 1 is to 2000. If the capital is high, 1 is to 500. Exness delta allow margins. So ask. Yeah, that's right. So that you can ask here itself. I'll only give you the explanation. Bank Nifty I will carry forward, right? So yes, add mat karna. Yes, got your message, sir. Thank you. क्या बात कर रहे हो मियाँ? जो फोटो आपने शेयर किया दैट इज ऑफ 50 पिप्स. वो बड़ा है तुम्हें? हाँ, वो जो फर्स्ट प्लान ऑफ एक्शन जो एग्जीक्यूशन है ना, इंड्यूसमेंट के साथ, वो वाला एसएल बड़ा है. बट सेकंड वाला एस2 के साथ जो आपने एग्जीक्यूट किया है दैट इज एग्जैक्टली अ परफेक्ट एग्जीक्यूशन. रेट कभी कभी बड़ा होता है, नॉट ऑल द टाइम. वो जैसे तुमने शेयर किया है ना, एक छोटा सा एक उसके साथ बड़ा सा. इट डजंट लुक इनटू द प्रोस्पेक्शंस. वंश वर्षा को बोला हो क्या रिप्लाई देना है. शी इज गिविंग इट टू यू. ठीक है. Hit the like button, guys. सर वो जस्ट एंट्री पूछ रहा था तो कहीं भी टारगेट लगा दिया। ओके। When is your college starting back, Vansh? आपका मित्र नहीं दिख रहे, मिस्टर अविरल जी। वो कहाँ पे? जूनियर। आके बोलेगा बाद में। किसको बोला सर जूनियर? कि बैक टेस्टिंग का, इस बैक टेस्टिंग में जो भी डाउट आता है पूछो। फॉरवर्ड टेस्टिंग में अलोकेशंस गलतियां हो रही है तो पूछो। सर इन ए वीक स्टार्टिंग अगेन। ओके वंश। सर बैचमेट ही है। सर वेयर इज ही सर? हम, मेरे को क्या पता वो कहाँ पे है। शाम पे आएगा वो। उसका साइकिल है सर। वो भी ब्रेक वाली स्टेज में है। नाइस नाइस वंश। ग्रेट। Good afternoon, Faiza. You're late. You're late by an hour. Hit the like button, guys. Whoever is not executing the trades, please make sure you guys do the back testing, forward testing. जिनका forward testing, back testing खत्म हुई है, do the live testing. Post live testing, execute the trades with the smaller quantities till the time you get the confidence in the execution. Once you get the confidence, as per the allotment of the account size, you can look for position sizing and risk management. वंश नोट डाउन करना शुरू कर लो जो भी डाउट्स आ रहा है. Okay. एक्चुअली सर काफी है बट आपने वीडियोस भी बनाई हैं तो बोथ उसमें भी आई विल क्लियर. ओके ग्रेट. प्लीज डू दैट. वरुण एलटीडी का चैट बॉक्स खोलो. स्मिता मैम का एक मैसेज है तुम्हें. हाँ फॉरवर्ड किया. What is ma'am saying? Driving 10 minutes. I will check. Sir. Okay. आराम से. नहीं नहीं रुक जा अगस्त्य मत करो यार. सर और could you tell कि मैथमेटिकल कॉन्सेप्ट वन और टू दोनों 15 मिनट्स में लगाना है ना ऑन द मेजर स्विंग पॉइंट. नहीं मैथमेटिकल वन आवर में लगाओ at the inducement points, right? Mathematical 2, yes, you can look at 1 hour and 15 minutes both. and 4 hours if you are looking for a swing trade. ठीक है. नहीं है मैम, इंडियन सेशंस में ऐड ऑन करने के लिए जगह ही नहीं है. वेट करो, लिक्विडिटी आने दो तभी. शांति से वेट करो, जब आएगा तब देखेंगे. उससे पहले आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड एट ऑल. नहीं नहीं रश्मि, गलत डाल रहे हो. राइट. फॉरवर्ड टेस्टिंग में वो जो तुम नंबर अलोकेट किए हो ना, दैट नंबर इज रॉन्ग. रीडू इट अगेन. Sir used MC1 on hourly at 2978.804 and it matched with the daily levels for the reversal. हाँ तो सही ही है ना, marking is right. So that's the same marking that you will see in ours also, no? Okay. Right, it's the same marking that we are holding here. Mm. 3022 का लेवल आ रहा होगा, करेक्ट? वंश सर वो आदत है कि 1 आवर टाइम फ्रेम तक एक तो गलती कर देता हूँ इसलिए। कोई नहीं। 30, 19 and 12, that are the two numbers that you have marked. नहीं, अलोकेशन पॉइंट बॉडी से रखो, 3022 आएगा। जो तुमने सप्लाई अलोकेट किया है ना 11 से, वो बॉडी से रखना। Hit the like button, guys. BTC का टारगेट हिट हो चुका है। एमटीएसएल लगा के शुरू करो, सॉरी एमटीएसएल लगाना शुरू करो। इसमें नहीं हुआ है, आईजी में हो चुकी है गाइस। ओके, स्टार्ट विद द एमटीएसएल। आईजी में हुआ है तो डेफिनेटली यहाँ पे भी कंप्लीट होगा। ओके सर, करेक्टेड देयर, बट MC1 का 3019 ही होगा ऑन आर्ली। यस दैट्स राइट। आज समझ में आया, ट्रेडिंग व्यू देख के जो ट्रेड करते हैं उनका एसएल क्यों उड़ता है। क्यों उड़ता है जनाब? आईजी में टारगेट हिट हो गया, यहाँ पे अभी तक टारगेट तक आया ही नहीं। See, always remember one thing. Trading view is a mixture of all, right? तो जो इसमें दिखता है वो उसमें मल्टीपल सर्कुलेटिंग अलोकेशंस दिखता है, राइट? सो इधर सिर्फ डायरेक्शंस एंड मैथमेटिकल नंबर्स के लिए ट्रेडिंग व्यू यूज करो, उतना है, उससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं। जिस ब्रोकर पे एग्जीक्यूट करते हो उस ब्रोकर पे रहो मेजरली। ओके, sir, in ETH there is inducement, then fake breakout, then fall in 15 minutes in my observation, correct? You're talking about this scenario? Partner 1, partner 2, partner 3, break, right? Closure, continuity. कितना आएगा मूवमेंट? जितना यहाँ पे प्रीवियस, उतना एट द करेंट पॉइंट ऑफ एक्शन। Okay, what did it follow over there, Rinku? Sorry, Anirudh. पटेल जी, अगर स्ट्रीम पे हो तो एशियन सेशन में मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम आप क्या बोले, साइडवेज रहता है, 1200 पॉइंट्स रनिंग में है। इज इट करेक्ट? यस। आप बताओ इंड्यूसमेंट कौन सा इंड्यूसमेंट फॉलो करके आ रही है? इंड्यूसमेंट 3 फॉलो करके आ रही है ना, B3S1। एंड एक चीज याद रखना, जितने भी लोग ईटीएच में ट्रेड करते हैं ना, बीटीसी अगर डायरेक्टली मार्केट अगर बीटीसी का डायरेक्शन बेरिश है, दूसरा हर एक क्रिप्टो जो ऑल्ट कॉइन्स है, आई एम नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट मीम कॉइन्स, ऑल्ट कॉइन्स का मूवमेंट भी बेरिश ही होगा. ओके. यस सर. What is the full name of B3S1? We do have two scenarios of inducement, SKJ. One is called as S1, one is called as S2, right? B3 is the bearish circumstances of the third inducement. वो आएगा यार, टेंशन मत ले. आईजी में कब का हिट हो गया? 82,654. अभी ग्रीन विक क्रिएट करके रेड की तरफ डायरेक्शन बढ़ा रहा है. यस, दैट्स राइट स्मिता. अगस्त्य का वहां पे मजा है. तो वो कुछ और करने गया, वो कुछ और ही हो गया उस पॉइंट ऑफ एक्शन. सर व्हाट इज द लेवरेज इन आईजी? 1:200. Why do you choose IG? One of the world's best financial service providers. They're trending one now from 2020 till date. I'm not talking about their sister company platform. I'm talking about IG groups where they conduct the financial services. Okay. Beautiful guys. 1,200 points running. मैं लेवल्स हटा रहा हूँ जहाँ पे हमने मार्किंग किए थे. TP1 हिट हो चुका है. TP2 हिट होके TP3. MTSL फॉलो कर लो सब लोग. मैं कुछ नहीं बोल रहा हूँ भाई. यू आर लुकिंग इनटू द पर्सपेक्टिव ऑफ योर ओन सर्कुलेशन. मेरे को मत घटे, मेरे को मत घसीट इस मिस्टर अगस्त्य. आई एम नो पार्ट ऑफ इट. क्लियर कट बोला था मैं तेरे को। सर गोल्ड में 15 मिनट्स, कुड यू एक्सप्लेन? या डेफिनेटली मैम, एक 2 मिनट दे दे, ये कैंडल क्लोज हो जाने दो 8 मिनट का बीटीसी में। व्हाट टाइम फ्रेम इज बेस्ट? यूटीसी। ओके, hit the like button guys. Where is the math? देख लो, golden ratio 82 782. Where is market taking rejection from the same point of action? राइट, इंटरमीडिएट रेशियो को जाना है तो ब्रेक चाहिए। आईजी में ग्रीन कैंडल बना दिया है। So this is basically a circulating supply, right? Yeah, 100% this is a circulating supply. डालो, from this point of action to this point of action, you will come to know why. रिटेलर्स पर्सपेक्टिव के हिसाब से ये चल रही है अभी। बट बीटीसी में मस्त लिक्विडिटी है, 3000 पॉइंट्स की लिक्विडिटी है हमारे पास। तो 3000 पॉइंट्स की लिक्विडिटी ग्रैब करने के लिए एक ही सिनेरियो अभी हमें चाहिए, वो है अच्छा खासा 1 आवर में थ्रेशोल्ड। अगर 1 आवर में थ्रेशोल्ड बिल्ड हुआ, समझ लेना मार्केट उसी पॉइंट ऑफ एक्शन से मूव हो जाएगी। Was a bit spectacle, so asking just to clarify. While backtesting, first in 1 hour we allocate supply and demand, then we look for S1 or S2 formal. Was bit spectacle, so asking just to clarify. While backtesting, first in 1 hour we allocate supply and demand, then we look for S1 and S2 formations with MC1 and MC2 for the targets. Then we move to 15 minutes where we again draw supply and demand. We look for S1 or S2 formations with MC1 and MC2 for targets. And we repeat the process for each day. Hope I'm doing it the right way. If not, explain. We, Nilesh, why we are repeating the process on a daily basis is because to allocate the levels properly, right? So if not, that's not required at all, no mandate at all, right? 4 hours एक बार लगा दो, उसके बाद जो प्लान ऑफ एक्शन जो चेंज होता है, उस प्लान ऑफ एक्शन के हिसाब से नेक्स्ट टारगेट्स विल बी allocated, right? Not prior to that. So what is the major things? Till you guys don't get perfect, till the time the market doesn't create a plan of action, you guys should be drawing every day. right? उसके बाद whenever the target hits that time of action, the screening gets changed, not prior to that. Please show XAUUSD once, definitely. And good morning, Mr. Ajay. All the new members, whatever doubts you guys are getting, please do ask. And if you're learning from the stream and if you're liking the content, do hit a like, share, and subscribe. Sir, don't repeatedly say it. लिख के छोड़ दो चार्ट पे. नहीं लिखना ही तो नहीं है. उससे अच्छा मैं बोल ही दूं. ये भी सही है. So the testing that I'm doing is on the path right. Yes, that's right. B3 S1, B3 is AMD accumulation manipulation with two inside candles and distribution, and S2 scenario from the video you posted recently, right? भाई साहब आज चांद निकल के आएगा पश्चिम से. Good morning, Manan. Right? No. Right? What is accumulation? What is manipulation? What is distribution? Right? S3 scenario is looked only, sorry, B3 S1 scenarios is looked with only partner candles or group candles. Okay, that's not looked in the perspective of POI or nor the sideways zones, right? So accumulation is only looked in the perspective of only one thing, that is where you have a POI range, right? Does the inducement generate in a POI range? No. Post the completion of POI or the consolidation or accumulation, that's when the inducement range gets generated, SKJ. Post that plan of action, the market tends to create a new vulnerability. With that vulnerability, the S1 scenario or S2 scenario gets generated. Right? S1 scenario is totally different, S2 scenario is totally different. Okay. Sir, I was thinking of a short in gold as it has completed the daily supply. Sir, हमने तो short में already entry कर चुके हैं ना. Next plan of action करोगे, then with a proper setup, not in a hurry burry. Okay, Mr. Vansh, hit the like button, guys. I was short from 3001, target 2976, but SL went. Please explain this. You are short from 3001. Why were you short from 3001 at first place? Wherein our targets were till in yesterday's scenario was at 3015. 3015 say rejection prospections we were expecting. Then why did you short at 3001? That's my question. If you notice, AJ, yesterday's plan of action was with S2, B2, where insider candle, two or three candles playing in it, market mode. Post this plan of action, we got rejection at 3000. Then the market took a rejection perspective at this range. With this range of action, what did market do? Market completed the movement of the first demand at this point of action, generated the liquidity. With the liquidity, market moved in the direction again. 1. Multiply the version, post the retracement point of action as per the requirements. This is the moment what we had got. Market tend to reject from the completion of the demand and followed in the directions of the mathematical numbers. At this point of action, why were you looking for a short trade? Scenario 1. Scenario 2. What did market create over here? In the demand, the previous allocation point, which is supply, which will get converted into the demand. What did market exactly do over here? Took as supply requisitions and continued in the directions, right? So when you had the confirmation of prayer out 1 and prayer out 2, why were you sitting for the short? Till the time market doesn't create inducement, nor the market creates a plan of action of building the recirculation movements, you won't be able to move in the directions, right? So in this scenario, what are the things that you will be currently working on? The one thing that you will be working on over here is whether market giving you the directions or not. Yes, sir. I did wrong calculations now. I saw. Need more practice. Definitely you do. Okay, sir. Sir, TP of short in gold will be unable to identify. उसके लिए let the market create a price action point. Post the price action point. You will be looking for the next, not prior to that. Okay. Why does supply converts to demand? Because in the direction यहाँ पे market क्या था? Bearish, right? यहाँ पे market क्या था? Bullish. Always remember the previous conversion point of the bearish to the bullish. You can consider the last supply of the bearish market. That will only be your present bullish market ka demand retracement point. Okay, let me showcase you few of the examples so that you guys can get the clarity. Give me a date, guys. ऐसे ढूंढ के जाऊंगा तो आप बोलोगे ढूंढ ढूंढ के लगाया. Give me a date. 10th March. Where is 10th March? Okay. So at the current circumstances, what are the movements that you can be looking over here, right? At the current point of action, this was, sorry, at the current point of action, this was bullish until this point of action, right? Here, what is the first demand that we have? This will be the last, or this will be the last, right? Suppose that what is the retracement that you have got over here, which demand got converted into supply, right? Same moment which will be working with the action plan of. Okay. So with this plan of action, यहाँ पे फिर से supply converted into bearish मिलता है तो दिखा सकता हूँ. Okay. So यहाँ पे POI range था. With the POI range, this was the supply indications what we have got. With the supply indications, market जैसे ही supply converted into demand आई थी, उस point of action पे यहाँ पे allocation दिखाया. With that allocation, market continued to move. Same. What was the previous? The movement was bullish. In the bullish movement, what was the last supply? Sorry, last demand. This was the last demand. The last demand got converted over here as the first retracement of the supply. Supply and demand allocations, when we mark using vertical lines, is it from the breaker point? No, it's not from the breaker point. So if you want to see, the breaker point is not there at that point of action, right? So the consideration will not be able to be considered in the point of action. So you do use indicator. Mr. Harshad, if you notice, there is TTS. TTS is nothing but the trading secret. हमारा खुद का है वो. And it's not an indicator. Okay. The supply demand will not be exact, right? It can be plus or minus. Body range देख लेना. Body range should close. It will be exact. 90% of the time it will be exact. Okay. 1,400 points running. Great. Anirudh, if you're there, आप इस point of action पे reversal plan execution देख रहे थे, right? You can do a reversal plan of execution at this point of range. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful draw. Okay. So what are the steps that we'll be following at this current stage of actions? S2 scenarios only. अगर S1 scenario बना रहा है, then proper S1 scenario should be created, not prior to that. हाँ, एक सेकेंड आ रहा हूँ, गिव मी अ मोमेंट। झुमका, अरे झुमका, झुमका। Eight three 0.56. Guys, यहाँ पे एक नंबर डाल रहा हूँ. This number will be taken under consideration post the break of this numbers. Okay. ये नंबर ब्रेक होने के बाद ही ये numbers allocate होंगे, not prior to that. Stream will be there for next 15 minutes. जो भी doubts है, please do ask. Also, we need to check this conversion of bullish to bearish or vice versa near MC levels, right? No, it's on the direction retracement points. जहाँ पे market direction change किया वहाँ पे. So vertical line need to be drawn from wick or the body. If the market has started the supply or the movement has started, then at that point of action, market will tend to move in the directions of the movement. Example, at this scenario, if the market is allotted एक point of action में नीचे जा रहा है, उस नीचे जाने के बाद creation आती है. Here from the body. बीच में जितना भी retracement, जितना भी circulum create होता है, उधर पूरा wick to body. Only at the bottoms and the tops, you will be looking for a movement allocation perspectives. So vertical lines हो गया. Sir, gold में short 1045 candle में था ना? Coming to that point of action. $10.45. Yes, 10.45 में था, right? 10.45 में क्यों था? And target कितना था उसका? मार्क्ड आउट भी था यहाँ पे, .1 ऑफ एक्शन, कंप्लीशन, इतना ही टारगेट हमारे पास था, उससे ज्यादा नहीं। ओके, 3006 का टारगेट थी हमारी वो, बेरिश सिनेरियो हुआ, नहीं, S2B1, यस, दैट्स राइट। Also, sir, insider candle should have the body as well as wick inside the first candle. We have three scenarios of insider candle. One, you will see a candle, you will see an insider candle. This is the first moment, जो आप लोगों को आज तक पता है. There is a second insider candle where market will just create a small wick, but body is inside the candle. राइट, एंड उसके बाद मार्केट विल टेंड टू प्ले, ऊपर भी विक क्रिएट करेगा छोटा सा, नीचे भी विक क्रिएट करेगा, एक जोन ऑफ एक्शन में रहेगा. इवन दिस इज बीन कंसिडर्ड एज इनसाइडर कैंडल्स. द थर्ड पॉइंट ऑफ एक्शन, द नेक्स्ट इज मार्केट जोन क्रिएट करेगी, राइट, सबको बिठाएगी, हर एक कैंडल सेम साइज का होगा, राइट, इसे भी इनसाइडर कैंडल से कहेंगे, right? Not only mother and son or mother and daughter scenario, right? This is also an insider candle scenario. Even this is an insider scenario, candle scenario. अब next target goal का is 3022. Yes, वो तो सुबह से है target. सर ये सेकेंड एग्जाम्पल गोल्ड में भी चल रहा है at 11:30 कैंडल. क्या चल रहा है? सेकेंड एग्जाम्पल इन गोल्ड. सर 11:30 कैंडल ये है ना, सर ये पूरा टारगेट लेगा सर. ये इंसाइडर कैंडल नहीं बना रहा है, यहाँ पे टारगेट लेने आ रहा है 3022 का. वो टारगेट लेने दे सर. All the new members, whatever doubts you guys are having, please do ask. Right, the stream will be there for next 5 minutes. Post that, we'll see you guys in the evening session. Please don't mind, sir. Do you have the paid course or mentorship? हम कोर्स बेचते नहीं है जनाब. Mentorship, yes, we do have. One-on-one sessions है हमारा. सर BTC तो आज रुकने का नाम ही नहीं ले रहा है. लेगा लेगा, रुकेगा, रुको ना. It will stop, रुको ना. पेड मेंटरशिप है क्या सर? है सर. one-on-one sessions है. But the only problem is you guys can't afford it. So learn in YouTube. Okay. Sorry बुरा लगा तो. Reality है. Once last doubt बोल के 5 doubt पूछ लिया. Sir, just last doubt. Where could I, where could I have exited if the entered in the short in the gold? जहां से एग्जीक्यूशन देखे हो ना इस पॉइंट ऑफ एक्शन में, इस पॉइंट ऑफ एक्शन में the thing is that you can look into the perspectives of two rejection points. Demand complete होते ही exit करना या MTSL hit होने पे exit करना. Right? That are the only two options that you have. Thank you, sir ji. No worries though, sir. अगर उतना ही डिटेल्स जानने का मन कर रहा है, टेलीग्राम या व्हाट्सएप पे मैसेज कर दो, टीम आपको ब्रोशर शेयर कर देगी. टेलीग्राम पे एक मैसेज आया. Good afternoon, Nitesh. This is Natasha from NY. Watching your stream from last 2 weeks. Why don't you create a website when you have so good learnings? So, Miss Natasha, definitely website will come. Hit the like button, guys. Whatever backtesting doubts you guys are having, please do ask. And one more thing wanted to say, started trading from $3,000, currently having a capital of $80,000. Happy for you, Natasha. Okay, so एक चीज याद रखना आप लोग, one thing that you have to always keep in mind, trade fearlessly, execute the trades in the directions of the market, following the risk management and control on the emotions. Once you start controlling on the emotions, that's when you will be able to hold on to the trades. Emotion controls मतलब जीतने से खुशी मनाना, हारने से दुखी हो जाना is not the quality of the traders. Have a poker face when you're in the trade till the mathematical directions, not prior to that. Okay? Don't lose your capital. Don't sit in running trades. Execute the trades with patience. That's the only thing what market asks from you. Nothing else, nothing more. जितना पेशेंस दिखाओगे उतना ही बड़ा रिटर्न्स मार्केट आपको देके जाएगा. ब्यूटीफुल गाइस, ये टारगेट अभी हिट करने जैसा है. कोई नहीं, मैथमेटिकल कॉन्सेप्ट के साथ फॉलो करना. एग्जिट तभी करना, जो भी स्विंग ट्रेडर्स है, रश्मि, फैजा, हर्षित, हर्षिनी, राइट, एग्जिट तभी होगा जब एमटीएसएल हिट होगा, उससे पहले नहीं, या मैथमेटिकल कॉन्सेप्ट का नंबर हिट होगा। मेक श्योर ऑन दैट पर्सपेक्टिव, बी इन द डायरेक्शंस ऑफ द मैथ। मिलते हैं शाम पे, तब तक के लिए टेक केयर, बाय बाय, नितेश साइनिंग ऑफ।